Okay, so are you looking for a great make-ahead breakfast dish for a crowd? How about trying this Jewish-Deli Strata? You're like, what? What does that even mean? Rye bread, smoked salmon, creme fraiche, dill, all the flavors of like your breakfast bagel, but baked into a strata, which you can make the day before and just pop into the oven when you're ready to eat. So what you want to do is start by layering your bread and your smoked salmon. This is a pound of rye, and I just dried it out overnight. Shingle it into a pan, alternating with slices of smoked salmon. So I have a pound of smoked salmon as well as a pound of bread. So you just sort of shingle it in there. Delicious. Get the best ingredients that you can because there's not a ton of ingredients in this recipe and you want them to all be really nice. What other kind of stratas have we made? So many stratas. They're so delicious. It's such a great savory breakfast to make ahead. I love them because you just set them up the night before and then bake them off in the morning. Did any of you guys ever see that movie called The Family Stone, I think, with Sarah Jessica Parker? She's going to meet her boyfriend's family for the first time, and it's Christmas, and she makes these stratas. She has them all ready, and then there's like some kind of drama that happens, and she drops them on the floor before they're cooked. It's pretty funny. All right. Then sprinkle it with some grated cheese. I'm using 1.5 cups of grated Harvarti, which is a very soft cheese, and if you're having a struggle grating it, you can freeze it for a few minutes before you grate it, and it makes it a lot easier. That works for mozzarella as well. Set this aside for a sec, and then whisk together your egg mixture. It's 10 eggs. Are you one of those people that can crack 2 eggs at once? Should we see if I'm one of those people? I think I'm not. I know I'm not, but yeah. How do they do that? I don't even know. I tried. I failed. Failed miserably. I need to practice that. I want to look cooler when I'm cracking eggs, as everyone does. Right? Isn't that your goal in life, to look cooler cracking eggs? Yeah, mine too. I like to start off by whisking my eggs just a little bit, and then you're going to add 1/2 cup of creme fraiche. Sour cream works as well. I'm beginning to think that I should have put the creme fraiche in the bowl and then whisked in 1 or 2 eggs and then whisked in a few more so that it wasn't lumpy. It's a little challenging. It's all right. It's smoothing out. But maybe when you make this, which I know you're going to do, you will put the creme fraiche in the bowl and whisk in a couple eggs to smooth it out, and then whisk in the remaining. This is 1.5 cups of milk and 1/4 cup of chopped fresh dill. Salt and pepper. That's your mixture. And you just pour this over your dried out bread in your casserole dish. Make sure it's as even as possible because you want all the bread to be soaked with the mixture. This just needs to go into the refrigerators. A couple hours will do, but it's definitely fine overnight. Doesn't look that much different, but it's been sitting overnight in the refrigerator, and I have my oven at 375. This just goes in for about 30 minutes. It needs to be puffed and set, and the cheese gets all melty and golden. Isn't that a thing of beauty? I know that you think it is, and I can tell you from standing in this room right next to this thing just coming out of the oven, the scent is amazing. I'm just in heaven right now. I don't even need to taste it, but I'm gonna. See what I mean though? It totally puffed up. The eggs souffled like nobody's business. It's pretty hot right now. You can serve it with some capers. I'm going to put a little capers on mine. A squeeze of lemon. You can put some red onion on. I'm not a huge fan of raw onion, so I'm going to skip that. But if you like raw onion and you generally put it on your bagel, you might want to add it here because it's a really nice addition for those who love it. And it really completes the flavor. You know how this would be really good served? I like on my bagel cream cheese and sliced tomatoes. So if you like sliced tomato on your bagel, why don't you add a little slice of tomato here? so good. It's so comforting. It's like the best of all the worlds combined. An easy make-ahead breakfast for a crowd. Enjoy.